Talking about death is never easy. It's a topic that many of us would rather avoid, but it's an important one. It can feel uncomfortable, even scary. The thought of our own mortality can be overwhelming. But avoiding this conversation can leave our loved ones with difficult choices and unanswered questions when we're gone. They might struggle to make decisions that align with our wishes. Having the courage to discuss our final wishes is a gift of clarity and peace of mind for both ourselves and our families. It ensures that our desires are known and respected. Imagine your family facing difficult decisions without your guidance. The stress and uncertainty can be overwhelming. What kind of funeral would you want? Would you want a traditional service or something more personal? Would you prefer burial or cremation? These are deeply personal choices that reflect our values and beliefs. These are questions no one wants to think about, let alone answer. But they are necessary for ensuring our wishes are honored. But by addressing them openly and honestly, we can relieve our loved ones of unnecessary burden during an already painful time. It allows them to focus on healing and remembering. Talking about our mortality might seem like we are inviting sadness. However, it can also be a way to celebrate life. But in reality, these conversations can be incredibly life-affirming. They remind us of what truly matters. They allow us to reflect on our values, share stories, and express our love and appreciation for our families in a deeper way. In the end, these conversations are about love and connection. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to starting a conversation about final arrangements. It's a delicate topic that requires sensitivity and thoughtfulness. The best time and place will vary depending on your family dynamics and individual comfort levels. What works for one family might not work for another. However, there are a few things to keep in mind to make the conversation smoother and more effective. Choose a time when everyone is relatively relaxed and can give their full attention. Avoid moments of high stress or busy schedules. Holiday gatherings, while tempting, might not be the ideal setting. These occasions can be busy and emotionally charged. A quiet evening at home or a leisurely walk in the park could provide a more neutral and comfortable environment. These settings allow for a more open and honest dialogue. Start by gauging everyone's comfort level. It's important to ensure that everyone feels safe and respected. You can begin by sharing an article you read or a story you heard, gently introducing the topic. This can make the conversation feel more natural. Remember, the goal is to open up the conversation, not to force anyone into an uncomfortable discussion. Patience and empathy are key. Starting the conversation can feel daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Begin by simply expressing your desire to ensure your loved ones are taken care of. Let them know you're starting this conversation because you care about them and want to ease their burden in the future. You can say something like, "I've been thinking about how difficult it can be to make decisions when someone passes away. I want to make things easier for all of you and share my wishes." Listen actively and encourage everyone to share their thoughts and feelings. Avoid being judgmental or dismissive, even if their views differ from your own. The goal is to create a safe space for open and honest dialogue. Begin by discussing your funeral or memorial service preferences. Do you envision a traditional service or something more personalized? Would you prefer burial or cremation? Having these conversations in advance can alleviate stress and potential disagreements later. Talk about your end-of-life care wishes. Do you have a living will? Have you designated a healthcare proxy? These are crucial decisions that can be incredibly difficult to make in the heat of the moment. Don't shy away from discussing practical matters like finances and legal documents. Make sure your loved ones know where to find important papers and how you would like your assets handled. Gap 3S. Financial strain can add an overwhelming burden during an already difficult time. It's essential to ensure that your family is financially protected and supported. This can be achieved by looking into options like life insurance, funeral insurance, or setting up a trust. One such option is Serenity Guard, which combines financial protection with comprehensive support to give your loved ones peace of mind. By planning ahead, you can alleviate the financial stress that often accompanies end-of-life arrangements. For a free consultation or more information, visit us at https://americanassurance.net/. Remember, Taking steps now to secure financial protection is an act of love that will provide lasting peace of mind for your family. Gap 3S. Once you've had the conversation, document your wishes in a clear and concise manner. This step is crucial to ensure that your intentions are understood and respected. This could involve creating a will, advance directives, or other legal documents that clearly outline your preferences. Alternatively, it could be as simple as writing down your preferences and storing them in a safe place where they can be easily accessed when needed. Remember, this conversation is not a one-time event. It's important to revisit and update your wishes regularly. It's an ongoing dialogue that should evolve as your wishes and circumstances change over time. If you're struggling to initiate or navigate these conversations, consider seeking guidance from a therapist, counselor, or spiritual advisor. They can offer valuable insights and strategies. They can provide support and resources to help facilitate these sensitive discussions, making the process less daunting. Talking about death may never be easy, but it is an act of love and responsibility that can bring families closer together. By addressing these topics, we can provide our loved ones with the gift of peace of mind and ensure our wishes are honored. Having these difficult conversations now can prevent confusion and stress later, allowing everyone to focus on what truly matters.